This is Renee Stanley for Movie Review Relay, and today we're talking about Scandal, episode 19. Scandal, episode 19. All right, so I thought that maybe Liz had found a guy that maybe could be her husband. I was wrong. Okay. All right, so we don't know what happened with this guy, but evidently he's either working with or working for Papa Pope, because we see Papa Pope has a favor that he wants Olivia to do for him, which is to stop the B613 investigation. All right, so we see him arguing with Liv about that. She throws him out. She doesn't want to have anything to do with him. But Papa Pope is giving Liv 48 hours to shut down this investigation, or else. All right. He also lectures her on her choices of lovers, in particularly the president. And he's like, the pot calling the kettle black. Who's he been involved with? Look at Mama Pope. No offense. Olivia throws him out. And as he exits, the camera shows her boy toy down on the floor now. He's been drugged and hogtied. And you find out later on that, oh, that's just an act, I guess. You have to assume, okay, because everybody knows this awful ending, right, that we saw. But with Shonda Rhimes, you see so many twists and turns. We don't know what's real, what's fantasy. We got to really look at it and wait till the end. There's 2 more weeks before we can actually see what happens. So Liz unties Brian, White's character, they're calling him Russell, and then they make passionate love. Russell takes off his shirt, and everybody goes goo gaga because he's this gorgeous thing. I've said this before. But in another scene, the president is trying to pass a bill, but Susan Ross, the vice president, is holding the bill up. And we have to say that Susan has shown that she's no pushover. They try to get her to sign this bill. She doesn't want to sign it the way it is. She says, let's improve it first. At first they thought they could bully her. It didn't work. I think she'd rather walk out and she'll expose them. Okay, so she's not a team player. She's not going to do. And they knew this at the beginning. I don't know why they went through with this. Because at the beginning, remember, she gave them a problem. She didn't want to play theater. Okay, so they knew this. All right. In another scene, Marcus is caught with the dead woman. The dead woman is the mayor's wife. And they try to frame him. The mayor tries to frame Marcus, I should say. But then Marcus gets Olivia's team to investigate. And Olivia kind of works something out with the mayor if he would cooperate. And they'll clean up everything, tidy everything up. But Marcus doesn't want to play ball. And he exposes the whole plot and plan and everything. And confesses that the mayor did it. And that he basically was trying to cover up. And now he has an attack of conscience. Work with the investigators to bring everybody to justice. All right, so that's the way that ended up. Jake reaches out to Olivia, but Olivia does not reach back. Although she does go with him to the deposition with David Rosen. I have to say, give her credit for that. But the closing scene includes Olivia telling her father that she won't shut down the 613 investigation, and David Rosen celebrates the investigation. At the same time, Russell, the Brian White character, murders Jake. At least they appear that way. With, like I said, with these with Shonda Rhimes, you never know what's real and what's fake. Remember this whole thing that we saw last couple of weeks back. But anyway, so Jake's bloodied up. Rowan, Papa Pope is he's gloating about the whole thing, And Liv appears to be on the edge of a nervous breakdown. She's hands are shaking. She's really going through. So we'll see where it leads. We got a few more weeks, and then that's the end, for the season. We've got the season finale in 2 weeks. So let's watch and see where we go, see where it leads. So this is Renee Stanley for Movie Review Relay. God bless.